in our community, and to do that representing Free Hawaii, I want to bring up to the stage a leader who's been in our community in the international arena for many, many years and has used his position to uplift and progress our people as a whole. And together we push by any means necessary, by every means necessary. And so it is with that spirit that I want to welcome to the stage, and we get a big pai lima, a good round of applause for Mr. Leon Siu, everybody. Pai lima kako.
Mahalo i mai. Aloha, aloha kako. It is my pleasure to be here today at La Hoʻi Ea, celebrating 179 years of the restoration of our nation, the sovereignty of our nation. I'm here today on behalf of the Koani Foundation and of Free Hawaii. And this is part of our campaign and part of our contribution to the furtherance of a free Hawaii. And what the Koani Foundation did 9 years ago was they decided to award 2 patriots of Hawaii. It's called the Hawaiian Kingdom Patriot Award. And this is to award persons who have done outstanding work in the furtherance of the independence for Hawaii. And we have honored many, many people, and of course there are many more that need to be honored. But this year we are honoring 2 people who are exceptionally well respected and have contributed tremendously to our nation, to our lahui, and to our cause of freedom. And these 2 happen to be sisters. The first one is Haunani-Kay Trask, and the other is her sister, Mililani Trask. And so we want to honor both of these people. We're going to be awarding their representatives with this plaque for Haunani and this plaque for Mililani. And we'll be awarding this plaque later today to the representatives who will be here. Mililani is not feeling well, and she's at home on Hawaii Island. But we are going to be presenting this to them anyway. And so it gives us great pleasure because these 2, Haunani-Kay Trask, who helped to blaze the way for our cause and for our people, and for many people around the world. Many of you may not know how well respected and how high esteem she is held by many native peoples around the world because of her work, not only here in Hawaii, but on the international level. And the international level meaning her publications and of her interviews and whatnot that she had given that really strengthened the cause of independence and of sovereignty for peoples around the world. So she is highly respected in that regard. And her sister, Mililani, is the one that actually carried out the vision that Haunani had portrayed. And by starting up Kalahui, Hawaii, back in the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s, and by attending for years various meetings and conferences at the United Nations. And she was there to help draft many of their key resolutions, which later became adopted by the United Nations, key resolutions having to do with indigenous rights. So Mililani Trask has been a warrior out there in the international community as well as locally. And of course, today she serves as a trustee of the Office of Hawaiian Affairs, an office that she took over because of the departure of one of the trustees. Her agreement at that time was to simply fill out the term, but now she's actually going to run for another term. So we just really want to kako Mililani and her efforts and thank her for her years and years of service, as well, of course, her sister Haunani-Kay for all of the amazing work and the amazing passion that they both showed for the Lahui and for Native peoples all around the world. So for that reason, the Koani Foundation Hawaiian Kingdom Patriot Award this year goes to Haunani-Kay Trask and to Mililani Trask. Mahalo. Aloha. Okay, so we're here to present these plaques for the Hawaiian Patriot Award for 2022 to Mililani-Kay Trask, Haunani-Kay Trask, and Mililani Trask. We received the plaques on their behalf.
To be receiving the award on behalf of Michael Haunani-Kay Trask and my mentor, Mililani Trask, today on this historic and momentous occasion of Humble down for all your work for all of our Lahui. And I think, and I can speak for the families, it's saying that they're very honored to receive this award. We'll miss our people very much, and we should always live on and in our memories and in our work. And ways have been in ways for and Mililani Trask has been important figure in my opportunity. And like they're honored and as a student of theirs, very honored to support you.